Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. They're going to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Chris, how about this? Right out of the gate, this offense says, we are going to our star on the outside, and this guy delivers for a big first down. That's how you want to start a game.
Defense is coming after him. Makes the grab. It's Brown. He moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Makes the catch. It's Turner. Gets out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Turner. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Now, this just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage.
He could go. Touchdown, Washington, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Washington, 7, Clemson, 0.
Bringing it out, it's Moore. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And a powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looking to scramble. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Here's the second down play. It's a toss play to the right. He loses the football. The offense makes a recovery and takes off.
Well, the running back here just seems so focused on trying to locate where he needs to go that he lost focus of holding on to that football. He's very fortunate one of his own guys is able to recover it.
Third down play for this offense. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Off the play fake on first down. On the move now. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The Tigers will come to the line to run the hurry-up. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Clemson, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Going after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. It in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Now it's second down here. And the wideout goes in motion. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20-21.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Dropping back, it's Williams. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Huskies.
Chris, how dangerous dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Moore. And they'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Gives it to the back. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. And the Tigers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball in the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
Getting set up. Here's second down. Oh, they trap him for a sack. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. We're going to throw it on third and very long. Fires it to the wideout. And it's a comeback route. This comes an offense moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. So, Kirk, it's Washington in front. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Running out of time in the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. What a catch!
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. It'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Takes the snap and takes off on a run. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down. The Tigers will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. The tight end has got it. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel looking like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
fielded in the end zone. It's Dawkins. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. They bring them down right at the 20.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
The Huskies hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And now the handoff. And he will make the first down, tackled at the 26.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
And in first down, right back to the running game. Gets the first and still running. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Boy, this guy is running hard today, right? I mean, you think about some of the backs that Washington's had. This guy's trying to say, hey, fellas, let me be added to that list of guys like Greg Lewis and Napoleon Kaufman and Chris Polk and Bishop Sankey and Myles Gaston.
Now they're running on the toss. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's the tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Looking downfield, it's Williams. Moves out of the pocket. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. A throwaway there, gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
After that incompletion, it's third down. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. The pocket breaking down. The pass rush gets home.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
And the Huskies will bring their punt team onto the field. And that's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. Decides not to fair catch it, but he is tackled immediately. A gutsy move, but didn't produce much. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes a handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. They'll get to the line here in the no huddle. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. And it's intercepted. He's stepped in front of that bullet. Look out, he's in the clear. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And the Washington offense retakes the field here. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. caught behind the line. It's Watkins. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Grab behind the line. It's Watkins. Touchdown, Washington. They connect for 6. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Clemson, 14.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Away to get the second half going. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. First play of the second half is a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. Out past the 30. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Huskies. They were not going to catch him that time.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go to that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Moore. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. The Tigers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And looking to throw now on first down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. After all, that looks deep left. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to 29.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
That completion makes it second and medium. Looking for a man. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. It's going to bring up third down.
It was there, Chris. It was the right call. It was good execution. He just dropped it. That receiver's got to do a better job of finishing the play.
Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Lets it fly to the wideout. The pump over the middle. It's Brown. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for 6. Bites into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. And they get set now to try the PAT. And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. 21. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. He shreds the tackle. He's got the first and still going. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Past the 20. Touchdown, Washington. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Wow, and his interception is number 4 today for this QB.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Ball handed off. Breaks into the open. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
Dropping back, it's Williams. Looking to scramble. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway, snuffs out the scoring threat. Big play.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage. Looking to pass here on second down. That's caught. It's Davidson. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. And the Tigers will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. On the move now. Now looks deep left. He had all day. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
Catch made, a lot of space now. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game and the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then he can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
Grab down the middle. It's Davidson.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging.
Could take it all the way. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Well, that gain will give them some breathing room. What a good job of being able to get them out of that hole. They're inside their own 5-yard line. And on the other hand, the defense, what a missed opportunity. You had them pinned back, a chance to really, at the very least, affect field position, and now you give up a big gain like this.
So, Kirk, it's Washington in front. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. He'll hand it off. Runs through the defender. He'll carry his steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line, the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. Finding some room at the 25. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Huskies. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Bringing it out. It's Moore. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he's out of bounds here on the return. And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And finally, he's looking deep down the left side. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Breaks into the clear. As the first down is still going. Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a first down. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Chewing clock with the running game. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Scanning the field. It's Williams. Pulls it in. It's Williams. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback. Finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy. Run the football and get out with a win.
Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Washington. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Hey, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
21.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They're championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. And he'll finally let it fly deep to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Tigers.
That's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
Automatic on the PAT. Believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick.
5 seconds. 28.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. Now here's the toss play. Breaks free. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. One down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Well, not a whole lot of options there for the quarterback. Ends up trying to pitch it out, gets some yards, but not enough for the first down.
Washington now operating in the red zone. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. The Huskies will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Caught in the flat by the running back. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. Just have to be smart.
That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Quarterback making some changes at the line. It's an out route. The catch made. Touchdown, Huskies. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Turner. They bring him down after a short gain there. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. And they get the completion. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks. The Tigers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a late, deep throw. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big, but who knows? Make a big play and try to get in the end zone, maybe get an onside kick.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. He escapes the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. So quickly all the way up to the 36 and it's first down. Change of direction. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with